Okay, Pisces, let's tap in and see what we've got for you for this mini reading in your all signs. So if you're new here, there'll be definitely a message here for you. The reason I showed up in your timeline today, if you've seen me for the first time. So yes, let's tap in and see what Spirit has for us today. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please tap us into the Pisces Collective. See what messages they need to know. What do they need to hear for the highest good and the highest good of all? Pisces, let's see. We have one card for the past, please, for the Pisces Collective. Thank you, Spirit. And first card out for Pisces. Their past. This one. Whoop. And two clarifiers. King of Swords. There's another clarifier. It's the Emperor. King of Swords, air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Someone who's a leader, and this Emperor looks like a leader as well. This card of Aries may or may not mean something. And Ace of Cups, back of the deck. There you are, Pisces. Queen of Cups, in your power recently, in the recent past. There's a lot of people about you. King of Swords could be an air energy, male or female. Again, it's just a message of the card. Just somebody who stands on, they speak their truth. They're a very fair leader, almost like this Emperor energy here. The Emperor is card of Aries, and it is that boss energy again. So this is the past. It doesn't necessarily have to be the recent past. And then we have the Ace of Cups, which is literally like a gift from God. That's what it looks like here, the hand of God coming out. An opportunity for connection was offered to you. And it might have been in relation to an air sign or an Emperor, an Aries. It's a father figure. Maybe it's a chance to heal wounds to do with the father figure or to do with an Aries. I don't know. Something here, that energy of that King of Swords is getting to the truth, learning something. It's a very intelligent energy. But anyway, that's a few kind of examples of what this could be in the recent past. Pouring into your own cup is coming through with that heart healing, maybe. Apology, cup of love. Forgiveness is always an Ace of Cups. Maybe it's forgiveness. Okay, we'll keep on going. But you are in this lovely energy of yourself. So these are definitely two other people. King of Swords. Yeah, someone who speaks the truth, has their boundaries. This person really has their boundaries as well. But there's something more loving about him. The Emperor and the Empress are very nurturing. Kind of parents, mum and dad sort of stuff. Like somebody, who's a father. Not necessarily your own father. I don't know. Could be lots of things. Okay. And the Queen of Cups then is you, of course, being in your beautiful, loving, giving, nurturing energy here. You're facing towards these two characters. So something you're facing here, that's the cup I think that she has in her hand, that she's nurtured herself. Or focusing on her heart healing. You don't know, and it's male or female. It's just the energy of the card. So what's going on in the present situation here? Show us one card for the present energy for our Pisces. I think it was that one. Well, we have a Queen of Swords. Is this a divine union here? King of Swords and a Queen of Swords. We get clarification for the Queen of Swords, please, Spirit. This is funny. So Queen of Swords, again, another rare energy, maybe. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Meeting their match. It's just divine counterparts when the two, King and Queen of one suit comes up. Seven of Pentacles. And your further clarifier for the present situation. One more card for the present, please, Spirit. Whoops. Five of Pentacles and the Moon. Just your energy there, Pisces. Yeah, there's a good bit going on here at the moment for you. We've got the Hermit at the back of the deck, and this is what I love. You following that star, following that wish that you have within that lantern, because it is the star from the star card. It's a card of learning as well and wisdom. Okay, so Queen of Swords. This is like a divine union here, so we'll stick with that for the example. King of Swords came towards you and you were in your Queen of Swords energy. Let's go with that. And while you're in your Queen of Swords energy, you have your back to this person here. You're turning your back on the past. You want to move on. You want to move away from this and this, maybe. And healing your heart. I don't know. Let's see. You're also very focused at this time and present. You want to speak your truth. Sorry, I didn't finish this message with the Queen of Swords. If this is you embodying the Queen of Swords, this is, if it's not you or anybody else, whoever it is, you're trying to be as honest and truthful as you've ever been in your lifetime. You're also trying to find clarity everywhere you go and stick by your boundaries and start putting them down like big time and manning the battle stations. Right, so Seven of Pentacles then is just starting to see the fruits of your labour here, but you're actually at a crossroads where you want to decide, is what I'm investing in here worthwhile? Or why is it I'm only getting this much return? Should I, stick at it, or will I quit and cut my losses and move on? The next card you have is the Five of Pentacles, and this talks about change. 5 says to me that something, you're feeling depleted, left out in the cold, you're short of money, time, resources. You also might feel that you're carrying the can for somebody else who's not as capable. Maybe they're homeless, maybe they're without work, maybe you have a job and they don't, or the two of you don't, or whatever that is. But this person's in more of like they're on a crutch here, and they are a crutch, a ball and chain sort of a feeling here, that they're pulling you down, even though you're already feeling left out in the cold. But it's even harder with a dependent or someone that relies on you, and this is not helping your situation. You can see the lovely stained glass window there in the church, all the pentacles beside it. But when you've clocked up 5 pentacles, 5 tells you it's time to change. Now that can be in regard to anything. We also have the moon card, and this I love to see. This Pisces is shared energy with you and Cancer. And it's a card of reflection, introspection. And when the Hermit was at the back of the deck, these two are very similar to me today. The Moon card talks about reflection, and this talks about introspection. It's a card of Virgo, the Hermit card, whether or not that's significant, but Pisces. Shining a light on a path and following it. And look what we have here. You need that lantern in that darkness. So you're trying to see what is in the shadow. What's hidden is what the moon talks about. It also speaks about balancing your domestic dog and the wild dog, balancing those energies and following this path here. Balance in the dark. And with this Hermit energy here, it's also telling me, that you are pursuing something you're focusing at the moment on wish fulfillment. Could be regards to a career, could be regards to coming out of this lack mentality, and it also could be regards to this new world that you're embracing, where you want to live in the truth and your light and come out of this what's hidden place, or reveal something hidden there. There's so much going on at the moment. Pisces, you were overdoing it. You need to relax, Sky. Let me see. I think there's so much going on. How can you see what you're doing from day to day? Planning is required. Look at the Ace of Swords. This is your next thing. An opportunity. So this is an opportunity in love in the past. This is an opportunity for a victory. It's coming towards you. And I don't know, is this going to be the victory in your work? Is it going to be regarding your lack mindset and maybe that hermiting and introspection you're doing to reveal while it's there? Maybe that's what you're up to. It could be you just brandishing that sword of truth and moving forward in that regard. I don't know. Could be anything. Justice card. Fantastic. I love to see this. And the Death card. Wow. 2 major arcanas. 3 major arcanas. This is so brilliant. Oh my God, you guys. I'm covered in goose pimples. I just got the shivers. Ace of Swords. Victory. Standing in your truth. going by the sword of truth only. Justice being brought in. There's the sword of truth and fairness throughout the whole reading. You want to bring something into justice. So maybe you have a court situation and maybe you're trying to restore balance. This is a card of Libra. Death card is a card of Capricorn energy. But it's the end of a cycle. Oh my God. And you're being victorious in completing out a cycle here where this lack mentality was. Where you were maybe hanging around in the hidden areas in your life. Feeling you didn't have enough money, time, energy, whatever that is. Justice is being restored here, you guys, and you've got a victory. These are such big, huge cards. And after a death, what do we have? The Fool on a brand new journey, taking a leap of faith into the unknown. And this Moon card is this side of this card. Well, it was taking a leap into the unknown. You're going into the depths and you're going to discover treasures in the deep. I just heard. There's the King of Pentacles. I don't know, guys. There's so much going on here. There's the Magician at the top of the deck. You have all these resources. You're manifesting, closing out of a cycle, death to the old. I just heard. I love it. And this is the birth of you again. Brand new. A rebirth. There's so much coming. Oh my God. Your world has changed. Utterly changed. Oh, guys, I can't even. There's fire energy here, though. This is you using all the tricks in your toolkit. All the tools in your box, even. I can't even talk. Pentacles, swords, wands, cups. It's all here. And this is it. Justice is going to prevail. I just feel so held now by the universe at this time. These two people look so similar. There could be a judge passing judgment regarding a case of yours that you've got at the moment. It could be anything. And I see you, you know, being triumphant because this person has the white robe here. Or the red robe. Red robe, red robe. Another red robe. The truth is going to out here. And whatever it is, between all the things you have going on regarding work, the justice system, feelings of lack, feelings of hiding yourself in the shadows, feelings of being cold rather than being true to your heart. I think you're going to find the balance because this talks about balance to me big time. This talks about balance to me this time. You've got balance here in the Justice card. This is a death to imbalance for you, and you've manifested this. And this is the number 8 turned on its side, which is your everlasting ability to manifest what it is you want. As you dream it, Pisces, so shall it be. You brought this in. In the recent past, you had this opportunity for connection. And now you're getting clarity, which is what you've wanted more than anything. And I think that could have been in regard to that. Could have been in regard to work. In regard to a King of Swords. A Queen of Swords even. An air sign. Just, it feels so much freer. Love this. Something you're going into, a brand new journey. And I just love it. Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. And if any of this resonated, do like this video, subscribe, and comment below if anything made sense to you at all. And I will see you in the next one. Also, check out my previous readings that I posted. I have a few collectives up there. And as you know, I do a daily. If you don't know, I do a daily reading for Pisces on this channel. And I also have mentioned another channel that I opened lately in the description box below. Do check it out. It's for people in recovery from addictions. I'm in a program myself since last October, and I'm finding it very useful. Spirit have guided me to bring through messages on the daily for people in recovery just like me. And yes, if you think you know somebody that might benefit or you would, please do check that out and pass on the details to somebody else if you think they would. I love you all, Pisces, and I'll see you in the next one. Namaste, everyone.